All right. I feel good. I'm getting caffeinated. It's going to be a beautiful day. Here we go. Let's get this guy. Anthony, what are you doing, honey? Hello, hello. Guys, welcome through. Tap the screen for me, like the live. I love it when people stop by to see me. How are you today, my darling? You hanging in there? Are you being amazing as always, Anthony? It's another day he's woken up just to be amazing, right? Thank you, honey. I appreciate you guys. Welcome through. I said I was doing like this week, I was kind of jumping back and forth between like common misconceptions of men versus common misconceptions of women. I'm going back to just kind of doing the weird news. Like, I don't know, I like the weird news. I was gonna say, it's like, right, you guys don't have like the Super Bowl is not like a thing in England, right? This might be as stupid, not as amazing as you are. I just try to keep up with you. That's the best I can do, you know. But like, it's not like a thing, right? You guys don't watch. Like, I don't. This might be making me sound stupid as fuck, and I'm willing to accept that. But like, you guys like when it's like different, right? Like rugby versus like, hi, what's going on, Jose? How are you? Like, tattoo your? I'm at. What's going on, guys? Welcome to. I am dual streaming this morning. Tattoo tour. Oh, that I don't know that there's enough time for. I think I'm more tattooed than not tattooed at this point. You know what I mean? Like, Aries, good morning, honey. NFL, I have recorded. No, no, no. I don't know. I didn't watch it. Like, hello, honey. How are you, Aries? Good morning. Like, I didn't watch it. I'm not a football person. I was just wondering, like, if it was like as big of a deal there. You know what I mean? Hi, you know, like, and I said this might be a very stupid question. Like, Mr. Oh, good morning, guys. Welcome through. If you're new, you're more than welcome. Come and chit chat with me. Aries, how are you today, honey, guys? So, did you guys watch it though? I said I couldn't. Hello, Eric. How are you? Then also, I didn't watch like the. So now I will say this. I went out yesterday. Hello, Latte. How are you? I went out yesterday and I went to like there's a club that had like a Super Bowl party, right? I went out and I practiced pool for a bit, and then like I was fashackled, wanting Arby's of all things, like you know. What I mean? And so I came home. What club? I'm not gonna say on here, Eric. Like you want me to give you like my GPS coordinates? Your nails are gorgeous. I buy the cheap. How am I? I'm good about it. I like 100%. I will admit this. I am very rough on nails. So I used to go and get them done like professionally all the time. Straight up now, Amazon. Like I'm not. I'm seriously like my nail like they break so easily. So I'm like, you know what? Cool. If I lose one, because like these motherfuckers too, I'll be making dinner and shit. I know this is not going to inspire anybody to eat my house, but like I'll be making dinner and I'll hear one go flink. So I've just resorted to doing like the little GBs. So like I'm gonna break them anyway, but like you know, fuck it. Like I said, I used to go and get them, and then your hair is stunning. Oh, you're so awesome, Unit guys. I love it when you guys stop by to see me. Good morning to all. Hey, how are you? Ain't no saint. Can't stop looking at it. Right? It's super soft and everything. I just did it like a couple of days ago. So so I said I went to like a Super Bowl party, but it was like busy. So I said like where like I said I like to go out and I shoot pool. That's like my big thing. Any chance I can get, they were having like this big wing bowl thing where it was like you know see people she played at Wembley. Did it? See, like I said, I honestly don't know. Like I know that in England, like soccer is like football, right? Do you do your tattoos? No, oh, thank you, Aries, honey. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. No, no, no. I was gonna say I've had so many tattoo artists in my life. I've had so many Oh, you're awesome. Thank you, baby. Thank you. You guys are great, especially Aries. Guys, make sure you go put a follow on Aries. Aries, how's the doggy doing? I said Bugsy, he's been doing good after his surgery. Like I said, my dog ended up he had a growth in his mouth, right? And he's never had anesthesia. He's never had to wear the cone. Like he bless his heart, he's been very, very healthy guy, you know what I mean? And oh that was like doing my Cardi Saturday Sunday. Dude, I'm telling you, oh my god, hold on. Bugsy. I gotta show you Aries. Bugsy. Bugsy. Come here. Bugsy. Oh, I wanted to show you this up. Some comments that didn't sliver filter. Hold on, let me see. So then walking Cardi, I'm like, it's cold, man. I told you last time I was with Buggy out walking, every time a car would go by, he would like scream. Like pugs, like I mean, they bark, but they scream. Like I got to the point where I had to take my hands out. I was worried that like, like somebody would be here. So he got his new spring out. This is, he's the peak. Say he's the peak. We've got next year. He's the most hottest dog ever. He's the peak. He's got like my dog like literally has like the wardrobe of like the Lady Gaga. Like he's got an outfit for different seasons. Like he's got holiday outfits. He was a pumpkin for Halloween. And then he decided he was just gonna keep it. So he said, I am dual streaming so the poor people on YouTube do not get this. Ooh, hold on. What'd I do? I clicked the button. Hold on, what'd I do? Shit. I fucked something up. What did I do? Oh, there we go. Okay, I must have clicked something. I don't know what I did. But yeah, it's like, this is probably my favorite outfit. He's nice and warm and, he's like cozy. I'll wake up in the middle of the night sweating and shit just because he's so warm when he sleeps in it. Guys, welcome through. Tap the screen. You pause it. Yeah, I clicked the wrong button by accident. But I was trying to put it back on like the thing and I ended up like clicking it. But yeah, so he said he's been doing good after his surgery. They had said they did come back and say that the mass that was in his mouth, it did show as cancerous. So I'm happy we got it as quickly as we did. They said we can go to like a doggy oncologist to, but I mean he's like he's an older guy. You know what I mean? Like he's an older guy. Like it's not even something I want to think about, but I'm like, hopefully, like I'm just praying that we got it in time because, like, he's my kid, like straight up, like he's my kid, like I love that guy. I never knew that I could be so close to a dog. Like I was never really a dog person, and then I lived with when I was waiting for my house to like get ready to like move into. I lived with my parents and they had a pug and it was named Shaggy and it was like just a potato of a creature. Like he had so much personality. I never knew that dogs had like so much personality. Like cats to me are kind of indifferent, you know what I mean? Like they like you, they don't like you, whatever. You can't really tell one way or the other, you know what I mean? Dogs, like you are their world. Like they just love you and you are everything to them and it's like it's amazing to see. But I said when I was younger, my parents had a dog, right? Like when I was like little, but by the time I came around, he was like 15. You know what I mean? Like he was like an older dog, so he pretty much slept 24 hours a day. Like so he didn't really have like my parents were very much like, animals aren't allowed to get on the furniture and like da da da. Like my dog, he sleeps under the blanket in bed with me. like if I'm sitting on the couch, he's sitting right there next to me, like on my hip, like snoring his ass off. Like, but yeah, so he said like my parents like had a dog, but then they just never had another one. So they always had dogs until that last one, and they were like, but like I don't know. He's like I said, he's like one of my kids. Like I just absolutely adore him, and I said he's definitely turned me into like a giant dog person. Like I just absolutely adore dogs, and I said I love the fact that each one of them has such a distinct personality. Like they're you know what I mean? But it's just unconditional love, and that's like cool to see. Like I wish everybody in the world could get that kind of love. Like imagine how great the world would be if like, that sounds weird to say. That if we all treat each other like dogs. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm just saying, like, if we all just loved each other the way that like dogs love people, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But so yeah, he literally has my whole closet. I cleaned it out, like took all the coats and everything out of it, and that's his closet. So when I tell you, like, he's got costumes, oh, thank you, Anthony. I appreciate the follow. Guys, welcome through. Tap the screen, please, like the live. But yeah, he's literally got, like, a wardrobe. And I was going to say he had one, too. What's my nearest stadium? I was, Philly, I would think. I mean, we have ones here, but they're, like, minor league. Philly, the Eagles play out of Philly. So like, if, heaven forbid, like you're near Philly when there's like a Phillies game going on. Jesus Christ, you'll be sitting like for fucking hours, like just hours, just staring at the car in front of you. You know what I mean? And I said, guys, if you're new, you're more than welcome to come and chit chat with me. But I'm not like a big football person. Like, I did like football cheerleading in high school, and I kind of like didn't really understand. I said, I think I've told this story before. I probably have, no one may. But I said I did basketball cheerleading, I did football cheerleading, and I did wrestling cheerleading like when I was younger, right? I don't know. This is before I got cool. And I didn't really understand it. Like, I'll be real. Like, I just did whatever they said. Like, I didn't understand what defense and all that. Like, I really did not watch the game at all. Like, I just like going because there was like people there and you got to hang out and da 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 da. And like, I don't know what, maybe decide I wanted to do this, but I did. This is part. This is part of my backstory, my origin story. And I can remember one time the captain, like, because the captain is the one that calls the cheers. Like, they'll say, da, da, you know, and then everybody, like, you know, does this thing, right? So, what up? Nothing much. How are you today, baby? You hanging in there? It's still early, y'all. But, not really, but still early. I'm still getting my shit together, saying, but, so I can remember one time, like, the captain, she called a cheer. And like I said, I don't know the game, so I don't know that this is wrong or not wrong. You know what I mean? And she started doing it like we started doing a cheer, and I seen that fucking like the squad leader, right? Like, I mean, she literally bolted down the down the steps of like the, you know, the like the little stadium at the high school, and she was like, "We're not defense." I was like. But so, like, the captain, the one that was calling the cheers, didn't even understand the game. Love your rack. Great. But yes, guys, welcome through. Tap the screen, please. Like the live. I love it when people stop by. I said I am dual streaming, so I have my YouTube open. I have my TikTok open. Those are, like, my main ones that I use, but I will do other ones here and there. You know what I mean? Alexa, play Falling in Reverse Radio on Pandora. I'm going to make this work. Hey, baby. Hi, West Coast. How are you, honey? Guys, welcome through. Tap the screen, like the live. Like I said, it is Monday morning. Oh, but so I'm a little hungover too. Like, so I said I didn't stay and watch like any of the game. Like I went and I played pool and I drank and I socialized a bit and like then you know what I mean? Like that. Then that was kind of like that. But so I said I really like I don't know. I love like watching for my IOP. What's an IOP class? I honestly, I don't know. If I don't know the answer to something, I'm not going to front and be like, oh, an IOP class. What's an IOP class? Like, is it special? Is it like extra classy like? But so, yeah, so I said, but like, I never really got like into football. Like, I did like, I was going to say, I liked Kendrick Lamar's halftime show last year. But like this one, I've seen pictures kind of. Oh, okay. Intensive outpatient. That's a good career to go in. How long do you have to go to school for that? Like, is it a class or do you have to go to college for it? Like, do you have to get credits? Well, I'm curious. What made you decide to do that? Oh, sober living. Okay, gotcha. Okay, I mean, that's solid shit. Shit, you know what I mean? You're like, I'm gonna start making better decisions. Good for you. High five. We're all about good decisions. Don't look at my shirt. I own my bad decisions like a boss. Like if you're gonna do it, that's the best way to do it. But so like I said, I didn't really like stay and watch it. Like 100. Oh, good for you, honey. That's awesome. That's awesome. I said I thankfully have never had to deal with that, but like I said, I play pool a lot, so I know that there's like you'll see people kind of come and go, and I'm like, it seems like just straight up, like if it was something that was easy to do, everybody would just do it. You know what I mean? Like if it was easy to do, you know what I mean? So I said I give people props. Like I give people props, like straight up, like because it does. I've never experienced it, but it certainly doesn't seem like it's easy to do. I said I actually had like I'm epileptic. The last thing I fucking need is like substances. Like, I mean, like that's the last thing that I need in my regimen. Like you know. You got any social media? Of course I do. Sing. I have like a little bit of everything. I said it's all under Misfit Ren. You guys can look me up. I don't really use. I was gonna say I don't really use Facebook much. I don't really. I have Snapchat, but I really don't check it much. I just kind of use it to post when I'm going live because it gets crazy. Like it drives me nuts, right? Like I'll be like sleeping in bed. I have to turn all my notifications for like everything off, right? It'll be like 4 in the morning, and I got some random dude calling me on Instagram live, and I'm like, who calls somebody that they don't know at like 4 in the morning? Like, what the fuck? Like, did he butt dial me? Like, I don't know this human. Like, why is he calling me at like 4 in the morning? And then when I first started live streaming, I didn't realize, right? Like that like the way that the site worked, if somebody called you, like on Snapchat or whatever, it would shut your live stream down, right? So I didn't know how to fix it because like it kept like I didn't know how to work Snapchat. It was literally something I'd set up just for that. And then people started looking me up that way and calling me, and it would just shut my whole live down. And I'm like, calling her at 4 a.m. Let's go, right? Black Dragon's like, man, she called me out for that shit. He does it every day. I've had him muted for a while. Now I'm just teasing. But so I said I use like Instagram, I use TikTok a lot, I do like YouTube, you know what I mean? Like I do all the major ones. Like, hi Danny, how are you? And I said, guys, I am dual streaming. So if you hear me talking to somebody who's not in your chat, I promise you I have not lost it completely. Lost some of it, but not completely. We were doing the weird news in the morning. I said I'm typically on here every morning. I get up, I get my day going, I attempt to get my shit together, and then I get my face on, and I'll do like different topics. Like this week, I've been doing misconceptions between men and women, and I mean it was funny because like all the guy ones that I came across, like while we've been doing this endeavor this week, we're all about like wieners. Like, I'm I feel kind of like do men really like worry about it like that? Like I know some guys really worry about it like that, but like that there's whole misconceptions about like shit, but it was all just to do with that, and I'm like, like I feel bad. I feel like it must be really stressful to be a guy. Like, what if it's not adequate? Like, yeah, I mean, does this keep you up at night or not? Like, there's some guy in bed, like, all, like, hunched like this, like, crying himself to sleep because he doesn't have enough wang. Like, I mean, it happens. All right, so let's see. Wow. Okay, our first weird news story is a doozy, and I said I have to be careful of what I say because, you know, online. You look and sound like a guy. Awesome. I wish I peed like a guy. That would be amazing. Like I would literally pee on everything. Like how you guys resist the urge to like go in snow is beyond me. Like I keep trying to write my name in snow, but it just comes out like ooh, like it's like a ghost. You know what I mean? Like you're so useless, right though. But I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to be productive. Guys, welcome through. Tap the screen. I mean, the fact that I pee sitting down on it, I wouldn't say it makes me useless. It just makes me different. All right. So there was a man who has oh my God, like I can't even. And I said, I worked in an adult toy store for a very long time. I know that urethra, it's a thing. Some guys are really into it, like all that stuff, right? There was a man who had a 3-inch set of tweezers removed from that after 4 years of ignoring it. How do you like just old, right? Like I'm just a piece of shit, y'all. I know, like, but that's crazy. That's I don't even know like how like how did I mean like I have a feeling I know how it got up there, but wouldn't you notice like it didn't come back out? Like you're like, oh, I don't know, I thought it would dissolve. You know what I mean? Like, do you think maybe he was just embarrassed and didn't want to go to the doctor? And I say, take this with a grain of salt. I know that not everything. It's not like I'm checking like, you know, news statistic reports or bibliographies. So sometimes I just got to go by what I read. So I got to take it at face value. Um. All right, let's see. This one's solid. I was gonna say I'm up in like the Northeast, right? And like, if you've never seen Amish people. You do have very pretty teeth. Oh, awesome. You have no business on social media. Oh, okay. You single? No, I'm seeing somebody but saying, but yeah. So yeah. Like if you've never been like Lancaster's an interesting place. Like you'll be driving along, right? Like you know all that stuff. Like driving along, you're hanging out, you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden you see the clip clop, and you can't go around them. Good morning, honey guys, welcome through. Like, you can't go around them. So you just got to kind of like wait, but like it's a very interesting thing. I said my ex-boyfriend was Albanian, and he didn't get like he didn't know what Amish was. Good morning. I was gonna say, Jeffy, how are you, honey? Like, he didn't get it, and like I was sending him pictures of it, like, because I was like trying to explain to him what it was, and he was like, "Dude, that looks like a horror movie." I was like, you're not wrong. Like, it is a little, it is a little like it's a little odd. You know what I mean? It's a little odd. Like, good morning, honey. How are you? But I do thank like the Amish people for bringing Scrapple to this world though, because like that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Alexa, play Falling in Reverse Radio on Pandora. Try that one. I don't know what I feel like listening to today. I keep jumping around with stuff. Now hold on, Alexa, play songs by Parliament Funkadelic. Yeah, see, we're throwing it back. But so but it's definitely a sight to see. Like, Amish people, it's like a whole thing. Like, and I want to know why they picked the year that they picked. Like, they're like they don't do modern, like, technology and whatnot. But like, why did they pick like? Because there was stuff before that. Like, what specifically happened in that year? I honestly don't know the answer to that. I know that like it is something you do see a lot up in Lancaster. Apparently, like, they're mainly based out of Lancaster, but then they're also like there's some sects in like SECTS, not the other kind, but like out in Ohio. And I said it's something interesting to see. There were two Amish men caught drinking and driving a horse and buggy with a stereo system, and they ended up trying to flee the cops. That is like such a solid headline. Like, that is such a solid headline. How to be a fly on the wall. To be a fly. They maybe didn't know that they had like technology. That is hilarious. I said Amish Mafia was like the most staged show ever, but like every time like I think of Amish people, that's like what I envision is that fucking show. And it was like it was just some out there shit, like some out there shit. Like, I imagine that their lives are probably not that exciting. You know what I mean? Like, they're like, this is Lebanon Levi, and I'm like, yeah, Lebanon Levi is not like they try to make him out like he was like a Tony Soprano type of character, and I'm like, dude, listen, y'all like nobody's gonna be. I wouldn't be scared of that dude. I'd be like, okay. And then I said they had like a little person, Amish person, and I'm like, and at one point he was standing on top of a car in broad daylight with a sledgehammer, and I'm like, can you imagine walking by like if that was a real scenario, like being like, I would think I needed to be like medicated or something. I'd be like, yo, that's really happening right now, right? Okay, and I can tell you, I'm definitely gonna videotape it. Definitely gonna videotape it. Like, I'm definitely posting that one. Um. All right, Russian priests hoping to cure the city of sin, douse area with holy water from an airplane. I mean, it's a solid theory as any, right? I want to know if it worked. Like, maybe that's what we need to start doing. Like, rather than dropping like pesticides and stuff, like like in the U.S., we'll just sprinkle fairy dust over everything. You know what I mean? I honestly believe this because I've seen people like do some dumb shit. Like, you see like the videos of people like where they get robbed while they're doing like a deal, and they call the police because they got robbed, and police are like, what is it you want me to do about it? Like, you're calling me to tell me that you got robbed of your substances, like, or like they'll call because like they used it and it wasn't real shit, and the police are like, are you for real right now? And they're just like got that look where they're just blinking. There's like no conscious thought going on beyond that. So there was an Ohio man who he ended up he called the police. He accused them of stealing his greenery and then demanded that they returned it. I mean, listen, I'm sure that they were all about that. They were like, with TurboTax. I mean, it's better than Owen, right? It's better than Owen. Every dollar up is whoop whoop whoop. Um. Okay, this one's perplexing to me. There's a Scottish woman who can hear her own eyeballs move and has never experienced silence. Can you imagine that? Like, how do you like? What do eyes sound like? Like, so wait, does that mean like if she can hear her eyes move? I mean, maybe her body's gotten used to it at this point, but like, wouldn't like that keep you up at night if you're just hearing the sound? Like, you go into REM cycle and your eyes jump back and forth like that. Can you imagine like what that? I don't know. But so yeah, did you guys watch like the Bad Bunny? What did you guys think of the halftime show? Like I said, I haven't watched it. I might go back and watch it today. Shaffer, good morning. Alonzo, good morning, guys. Welcome through. Tap the screen, please. Like the live. I love when people stop by. But I do know that after like bad, but they were the people have been making memes about like the most important job at the Super Bowl, and it was like Bad Bunny's like bushes. And he had all these people like dressed as bushes, and they're all walking like holding. Like, I don't know. I'm like, I might have to go and just watch that. I ended up, like I said, I went and I drank too much yesterday, and then I fell asleep on the couch after stuffing my face with Arby's. So that's how I did yesterday. That's how we went down with that. Like, did you watch it, Jeffrey? I'm like, I don't know, like, I know people get really into football. It's just I can't, like, nothing's ever grabbed me about it. Like, it's they'll do a play, and then they spend 15 minutes explaining the play that took like 30 seconds to do, and then they'll look at it from different angles. I'm like I can't imagine like playing pool. And like after every single shot, we stop and have to discuss it. You know what I mean? Like I know that's not how it happens in real time, but came home, showered, and went to bed. That's I mean that's a solid that's a solid way to spend a Sunday night. So I said I went out and I shot yesterday. I went out and I practiced, and then oh thank you, Dark honey. I appreciate you. I appreciate. Oh, it's Mike. Mike, what are you doing, honey? It always takes me a minute when I see your name. It always takes me a second. But so I said I wasn't like I did like last year's Super Bowl. I thought that was a pretty good one. I was gonna say I've seen some of the other ones, but like this one I didn't even know who he was. Like I literally didn't know who he was. I know he had like a lot of people in it. Apparently, a lot of like famous people. Like look, yeah, it takes me a second, Mike. You know I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. Be happy that you don't have to remind me. You know my hamster brain and how it works. Like, be happy you don't got to remind me every single time because you know that that's very much a possibility. Know thyself, Renee. Know thyself. I know myself. Okay, so let's see. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, I gotta watch how I put this, right? Okay, so I'm going to, like I said, guys, I am dual streaming. Welcome through. Um, okay. So apparently somebody decided that they were going to smuggle in shampoo bottles, right? Into Australia. They were going to smuggle in pig. I'll give you a hint. It's a flu. Bro, I thought you was another misfit. No, I'm just mine. My own one. Good morning, guys. Welcome through. Tap the screen, like the live. I love it when people step by to see me. I said I need my coffee to kick in already. Like, ugh, still dragging ass. Like I said, I'm a little hungover today, so you know. But but that's what he was smuggling. I guess there's a market out there for everything. I don't know how you find a buyer for that. I don't know how, but that's how did they know? Like, how did they know that it wasn't shampoo? Like, oh God, like, can you imagine? Like, you ever had, like, say you've been traveling and you had, like, a bottle or something open in, like, your suitcase? Oh, that's disgusting. Like, what was it? It was pig, right? But it was what the pig uses to make other pigs. That substance. Yeah. Yeah. I'm here out here. He's like, this is too much for me this morning. Yeah. I mean, I could see. I mean, but I want to know how airport security knew that it wasn't shampoo. Like, were they like smelling it? Like, what? Like, how did they know? Is that, like, I didn't even think that's like a test. Like, they've really seen it all. If they have like a test that can detect that. Yeah, it was DNA. I'm like I said, I've had shampoo bottles open. I've had like any woman that's ever carried a purse that carries like perfume or like, hello, Cass. Good morning, honey. How are you, Cass? Have you seen Kelly's videos? Oh God, dude, she's fucking adorable. Like she's fucking adorable. Like oh God, like I think she's got like a month left, something like that. But like she's like adorable. I'm like, and like so they gave a card. Yeah, I'm like, man, this bitch is over here making me emotional as fuck. Like yeah, one of our longtime friends. She is like I think she's like at 8 months now, and I seen the video around Christmas. Yeah, I seen the video around Christmas, and like I'm like, dude, like she's funny. Kelly herself is a fucking character. She is probably yeah. She is probably one of the biggest. She literally when she talks, right? She's got like brown hair. She wears glasses. You know what I mean? When she talks, this bitch sounds like Mary Poppins, like straight up. Like she sounds like motherfucking Mary Poppins, right? And then she opens that fucking mouth and shit just catches you off guard. Like she, like I mean, just like the shit that she would say, the shit that would pop out. Like I'd be like, I started going into her like, nice long hair. Hi, what's going on, Highlander? How are you guys? Welcome through. But like, she would just like when I tell you she's got the potty mouth, like you have never like. I'd be like, oh, I got a potty mouth, so you know, it's like, but it's exactly what she sounds like to me. Is Mary Poppins. And when I tell you to, not only is she funny, not only is she gorgeous, not only is she like all this stuff and like, whatever, but this bitch can sing like a motherfucker. Like, I'm like, can you not be good at something, please? Like I'm not a good singer, I know, but like I said, so we used to have like crazy fun. I have a video on my phone of her singing. She was doing, where you write the names on yourself for diamonds. Like I've done it a lot. People they'll do stickers and it's not like meant like you have to gift. It's just one of those things where it's like, if you want a sticker, whatever. And so it was probably like 3 or 4 in the morning. She'd been up like drinking, like, they were playing games and whatnot. And so she literally, her face is just covered, right? Like just covered. Her chest is covered. Her arms are covered in names. Like she'd been up for a bit. And she came in and like I'd never heard her sing before. Like that was my first. Normally, if somebody's like a singer, especially that good of a singer, that's what their streams are, is like them singing. And she was sitting there and she sung Hallelujah, and I was like, holy shit! Like what? Why are you not using that thing more? Like that's what? Like, but I said she sounds just like Mary Poppins. She's very posh and very, fine English woman, a proper Brit, And then she opens her mouth, and it's like younger, like Sharon Osbourne, like, shut up, you fucking wanker. But she's got a potty mouth like a champ. All right, so let's see. Older posts. Okay. Um. Wow. Okay, they are introducing something, and I gotta watch too. The drink that comes from potatoes starts with a V. They are actually introducing. They're calling it Atomic, and like I said, I can't say the V word, but it's gonna be the first one that's made from crops grown from the Chernobyl zone. I seen somebody yesterday. I think it was I forget what site it was on, but I seen somebody yesterday. They went to Centralia up in PI, and I was like, dude, I would like. I said I had at one point like my friend. I seen him. I want to meet me just randomly to see if anybody was actually on there. I think I did it like maybe like 4 days ago or something like that, and he came through. And I was like, oh hey, like it's crazy, Cass. I said I'm sitting there. I have like literally like four favorites, and I have like five diamonds. Like, but I'll go back every once in a while just to kind of see. It seems like it's not doing too well. Like it does. I don't think it's going to be around for too much longer. But like I said, I'll check back here and there just to see if there's who's still there, who's not. And so Scoot was trying to talk me into like, let's go up to Centralia, and because like it's like around by where we live. Like he's up in PI, I'm in Delaware, and I was like, yeah, I was like, and I said, for anybody that doesn't know what it is, it's the place that the Silent Hill movie is based off of. It's like, and I kept sitting there thinking, and I'm so happy I didn't just run with it, right? Because like you're not supposed to go there. Like it is literally like, Eric, have you ever been to Centralia? Like you're not supposed to go there. It was like a really big coal mining town. So if you think about like all the ants, like in the ant farm, like all those, and there was like an explosion from a lantern, and it's literally been burning under the ground for the last since I think it happened in like 1966. And it's so intense and it's so hot that they physically cannot put it out. So it has just been burning underground for all this time. So there were a lot of people that were trying to stay there and whatnot. Well, then the problem is when you got that much going on, A, it's releasing gas constantly. B, it's you get like sinkholes. Like but there's still something like 60 people that live there the last time I checked. But it's definitely like I'm so happy that like they had one road that went into it, right, and they used to call it Graffiti Highway, and the bitch fucking melted. And I was like, yes, like we can't go there now. Like, there's literally no highway to get into it. Like we would have to walk like 4 miles through the woods. And I'm like, I'm not like and, like I had heard about it. I knew like Silent Hill, but I really hadn't dove into it like that. But I'm sitting there and I'm like, I don't think people are out there anymore. And I was like, dude, I got bad news for you. Sadly, we will have to unsign our permission slips for the trip to Centralia. You know what I mean? Like it'll be, you know what I mean? Like I would rather cancel the trip than like go and end up having like a sinkhole, like while I'm breathing in like noxious gases. Like I'm good, but I'm like, why would people not move? Like at that point, like thank you, Milan. Awesome. I love it when people follow me. But yeah, let me know if I'm saying hi, honey. What's happening? Let me know if I'm saying your name wrong. But I said I am dual streaming, so if you guys hear me talking to somebody and they're not in your chat, I promise you it's just the other chat. I need like another cup of coffee, man. I'm like running on E today. But so yeah, so with Chernobyl and whatnot. Oh, thank you, Raven. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you. But like, would you guys go visit like Chernobyl? I think it's kind of weird that these like places that are like natural disasters are like tourist spots. It's actually like this thing called dark tourism where it's like the in Mexico, the island of the dolls where people go and put dolls on like there's all these spots that are like these dark tourism spots. I like history. I don't know. I'm a nerd. I think history is very interesting. I would love, love, love to go to New Orleans, like just because it has such a rich history. And it's not about like being like morbid or like, oh, like I said, one of my favorite trips I've ever taken, I went up to Salem, Massachusetts, and I just loved it. Like just even though it was such a heavy, what is what the fuck? Hold on. It's around. Oh, the Winchester House. I would love to go see the Winchester House. I would love to go see the Winchester House. That just like it goes to show you if you have enough money, you can be nuts and nobody's gonna question it. You know what I'm saying? And that was if and like I said, I would love to go see this stuff because like I'll get into something like reading like, oh, let's read about the Winchester House, and the next thing I know, I get sucked into the story behind it. I would love, 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 love to go visit that. But where's like another good spot? Like I said, there's a lot of like these dark tourism places, and it's not that I want to go to see something morbid. I'm the same way. Yeah, like it's not that I want to go and see something morbid. Like, would I go to Chernobyl? Probably not. Like if they have to I do these Goshen. Oh, Bugsy, come here, baby. Come here. Come show Raven your outfit, Bugsy. Bugsy. No, he's not gonna come. He's dressed like a Pete today. So you would, I would like, I don't know. There's something about the idea, like Scotian, of like them going and they have to, like, it's hard to make a plan to go because like they have to test it like every single day to see what the radiation level is. But I'm like, I just picture like, just imagine that like you got in your sack, you got all your little swimmies, and you go to Chernobyl and they're all like you know what I mean, like down the bottom of the pool. You know what I mean? Like they all turn on their side like goldfish. Like, you can see what are you doing? I get aboard it. You are such a best. If I need a hazmat suit, I think I'm good. Right? Like, oh, thank you, Zeke. Guys, everything I earn online, I put back into my small business. So I said it's very appreciated, and it's also very unexpected. So, like, I'm happy just to have you guys come by and see me and tap the screen and like all that good stuff. I love you guys desperately. But like there's some places I would go. Oh, thank you, Raven, honey. There's some places I would go, and then there's some places that I definitely wouldn't go. Like I said, Chernobyl, Centralia. I like. Here's the thing: okay, maybe I have like 50,000 in my savings and never traveled anywhere. My goal year one day. Oh, I was gonna say, not seriously. You should take a trip if you have like if you where. So where are you going for your trip? You've never traveled anywhere? I don't travel as much as I would like to, but you know, I try to get out and get around. Like, you know what I mean? That's my goal one year. I mean, that's a solid goal. Do it. Do it. If you save 50,000, then you owe it to yourself. You know what I mean? Like, thank you for the likes, guys. I appreciate you guys stopping by. But like I said, I do kind of think that the dark tourism stuff is kind of neat. Yeah, like I just it's scared. I can't like I said. There's some places I'm like I would go to the island of the dolls, like down in Mexico. If I had $50,000, I would travel to Home Depot. I'm gonna make myself a tiny house and then take a trip. You know what I mean? Like, but I definitely wish I could like. Can you please follow me back? Sure. But so, and I said, guys, I am dual streaming. So if you hear me talking to somebody and they're not in your chat, I promise you, it shall seal their check. Guys, welcome through. I got you, boo. All right. But yeah, like I said, if you ever get the chance to go to like Salem, Massachusetts, go up to Salem, Massachusetts. If you like history and you like, you know, like that sort of stuff, like it's a great place to go visit. Like 100%. Like I said, it like every store is like a little. I would love to go to New Orleans, but like, listen, I've heard that the humidity down there is pretty rough. I'm like, I would love to go see, and like I said, it's not a morbid thing. Like, what is it, Madame Laray's house? It's a horrible place where horrible things happen, but I think it's important. History gives us an idea of where we don't want to go. You know what I mean? Like history gives us, like you look at stuff even within the last 100 years, how much has changed, and it gives you, you know, this is where we were at one point in time. This is where we don't want to be again, and it's acknowledging, it's giving respect to the fact that something happened. You know what I mean? That you know what I mean? I don't know how y'all work full time job and yap on here for hours. It takes hours to care for your family. Well, actually, I was gonna say my kids are older. I do have free time. I know it's crazy. It's wild. Like I normally come on in the morning, put my makeup on, get ready to start my day. You know, like. But so I would go because, like I said, you're showing respect to the people that had something happen to them there. So it's not about like going and school that it's not about like going like you know making it touristy and whatnot. It's about like going and you know realizing like how are you? I'm good, Mala. How are you, honey? Guys, good morning. Welcome through. Tap the screen, please. Like the live. I need coffee, man. I'm hungover from a Super Bowl party yesterday. I got Arby's on the way home. Beautiful. Oh well, thank you, honey. But yeah, I'm like my brain. I have not had enough coffee to show respect for. See, you're ridiculous. I knew what you. Stop. That's not funny. It's not. It's not. That's. Mm-hmm. A little dark humor. It's fine. It's fine. But no, I don't know. So I said like I would go to like the Holocaust Museum just to see like not yeah. I'm making coffee. I got you. Oh, give me a big glass. So like I have some sitting next to me, but I'm like, like I just feel like I'm dragging ass today, big time. But so yeah. So I said they did this thing yesterday. Like I mean like I started going to a new place, right? Like a new club, and I like it. Like, there's a lot of people that go there. They have, the food's fucking tastic. Like, the food's like fucking amazing. Like, I'm like every time I go there, I'm like, oh, thank you, Z, honey. But so and then they did like this wing eating competition. So I said I ended up I like practiced for a bit yesterday. It was like, pretty standard day. It wasn't anything. I wasn't really into watching like the football game like that would win them. But I will take the opportunity to get out of the house and shoot some games of full. And I said I really like it. Like here and there, like I'll have somebody walk up to me. They'll see me practicing, and they're like, "Hey, you mind if I shoot you a game?" I love it when people do that. That is the only way you get better at it is by playing against other people. Like I like welcome it. Like anybody that's like, hey, can I play? Yeah, let's do this. Like I'm probably gonna get my ass beat, and that's fine. But that's the only way I'm ever gonna get better, right? Is by getting my ass beat a whole bunch of times. And I'm certainly like I said this last week. I got beat. I had 2 wins, and that now I've had 2 losses for the season. And the season runs till I think it's the end of March. So I'm like, all right, I got more time to fuck some shit up. Like, it'll be fine. I got shit to do today, guys. I got errands to run too. It's gonna be a busy day, guys. Welcome through Tap the Screen. I hope you guys all have a beautiful day. Y'all are wonderful people, and I get so excited over the fact that people will come and see me like every day, like straight up. There was a guy I was gonna say Z, Mr. E finally set up a fucking TikTok account. He finally like Theta and Raven were in here yesterday. He came in and he come through I think one day like a few weeks ago, and but I forgot it was him, and then he reminded me yesterday. I was like, oh hey, like, I was just talking about you the other day. So I think he likes the fact that like the women welcome the neck attention. Like I said, he's not bad. Like I don't mind like if it's thirsty and like boundaries are like 2 different things. He's always like there's been times where I've been like, all right, that's enough. And like every single time I've ever done that, what's the other stream? It's on TikTok. Yeah, I like TikTok. That's my main one. I said I do YouTube too, but like mainly TikTok. And then yeah, I know a lot of people from Meet Me. Like whenever to like there's C2. So I said I've kind of like been because I was on Meet Me for a bit there, so I jump around a little bit, you know. But yeah, so so everybody was having him like, "Hello, how are you doing? Greetings from Ireland. Hi, David. Welcome through." But yeah, I was like, "Oh right!" And everybody was rating. Hey, can you rate my neck? Like, he probably loved it. Like, but I said for a while there, like if I went live, the only time I would see him is on Instagram. But I'm like, man, I wish everybody was as devoted to me. I wish everybody was like, fuck. Like, if only I could get everybody to love my neck that much. You know? Here we go. And I was just talking about him to Theta the other day, but like I'm like, no. I told him before. I said people remember you. Like Scotian, this dude. I said this dude's literally come around my live stream for like 5 years. At one point, he was coming by my live like 3 times a day because he loved my neck. Like I don't know. Like he loves my neck. He's got like a neck fetish. It's like his thing, you know. And but like I said, with him though, like all I gotta do is say, hey, it's enough, and he's oh okay, you know what I mean? Like I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Like if somebody like I get pissed. Like if I tell somebody like, all right, that's enough, and you don't listen to that, that's when I get irritated. That's when I'm like. But like I said, anytime I've been like, okay, that's he's like, okay, I'm sorry. Like, I mean, that would go about his day. Like, but I'm like, how do I make everybody love my neck? It'll make life so much easier, right? Yeah, no, me definitely. Like, and it's weird to me, like when some guys don't get that. Like, if you make an advance like I know that some guys like the thrill of the challenge and about like winning like a girl over or, something like that, but like I said, to me it's just weird. Like some I guess there's some girls out there that get flattered by that, but like I get like pissed like if I'm like, nah dude, I'm good, and then you know what I mean, like, oh but come on, just what that was because you haven't tried me yet. Nah dude, I'm good. Like if I say no, that's not like a maybe. That's like a no. Like I'm being upfront with you and telling you no. Like, if anything, I'm saving you some time. Like it's fine. All right. So let's see. Wow. There's no way this one is real. There were doctors in India that found 526 teeth in a boy's mouth after complaining of jaw pain. I bet. There's an x ray, but I don't know how much I believe that. It was like all through. I'm like, I guess everybody's gotta be like, no means that right. Like, but it's like some guys are so creepy with it too. And I'm like, do they not feel like they're being creepy with it? Like, how do they not? Like, like, how do they, like, you think it through before you type, like, hey, I really like your rack, like, and you're like, you know what, this is what's gonna get her attention, this one right here, this, yeah, and then you write something like, I like your rack, and she's like, great. Like, do you feel like an asshole then? Like, do you stop and rethink, like, hey, maybe I shouldn't have typed that? You know what I mean? Like, it cracks me up when guys come through and they're like, I like your boobs. I'm like, what is the appropriate response to that? Like, what are you supposed to say back to somebody when that's like, thanks? No, he calls her a stuck-up bitch. Like, yeah, but like, what are you supposed? Like, how do you like? Are you? Thank you. Like, is it like in some? It's almost like saying I like your hair in some guy's head. Like, you're like why? Like, you're a stranger going up to a woman and being like, I like your rack. Like, how like what was the I mean, I know what the optimal outcome you were hoping for was, but like, so now in hindsight, how you feeling it worked for you? You thinking it worked? Like, thank you, Zabi. I appreciate you guys. Welcome through. Tap the screen, please. I like when people stop by me. I had shit to do. All right. Oh no. There were 1,000 Aussie homes that ended up going dark because there were birds mating on the power lines and they got zapped by 700,000 volts of electricity. I want to know how they knew that they were doing it when it happened. I don't want an adult today. Yeah, it's like really. I said I'm hungover. Yeah, I'm actually gonna make another cup of coffee here in a few and get my day going. But so, all right, guys, I love your faces. I'm gonna go and yeah, they right. I mean, yeah, but they didn't finish doing what they love. You know what I mean? If anything, that's like it's kind of mean. Like it could have at least waited until after. Like let them go out with that final bang. Did it smell like fried chicken? I bet it smelled like fried chicken. I bet it smelled like fried chicken. I bet it was delicious. Not saying that I would have eaten it, but I mean, yeah, might have. Depending on like I don't know if it came out deep fried. Like all the feathers are burnt off. Are you surprised that I love fried chicken? Shocked. Shocked. I love fried chicken. I made fried chicken the other night. Oh God, I love fried chicken. I love fried. Oh my God. I said I've been really like since I've gotten into cooking, man. I'll tell you what, like fried chicken and gravy is like the best. It's so fattening and so bad for you, but like man, I'll be like I love food so much. Thank you, Scotia and honey. I will put one back on you. There we go. You're awesome. Thank you for stopping by. Aw, thank you, Z. I appreciate you, baby. All right, I'm gonna go get my day started, y'all. I hope you guys all have an amazing day. I'll be back on here before the day's out. You know how it goes, but we're gonna go. I don't know. I'm gonna go be productive, get some more coffee, all that good stuff. No, I love you guys' faces, and if I don't see you guys again today, I hope you all have an amazing day. Cause you know what, you guys are amazing, and you fucking deserve it. Turn it off. Gonna work, right? No, it doesn't want to do that. No, it wants to give me a coupon. I don't want a coupon. I want to turn off my live stream, motherfucker. My nails are too long or something. Oh, see, thank you. You're a mess. Here we go.